Good morning, JP Army. It's JPR back again with another Pokemon video. But today, we are starting a brand new series, Pokemon Locations in Real Life. Now, most of you already know all Pokemon regions are based off of real-world locations. That itself is really cool. But what if we magnified some of the regions even further to find out where their inspiration and lore comes from? That's what this series is about. Today we're starting with the Sinnoh region, based on the real-world Hokkaido Island in Japan. One of Sinnoh's most recognizable features is the abundance of lakes throughout the region. Sinnoh has 4 lakes, with each one housing a legendary Pokemon: Mesprit, Azelf, Uxie, and Giratina. Up until Generation 4, most legendary Pokemon were tucked away in more secretive locations like caves and abandoned facilities. So why are the legends of Sinnoh sitting around in lakes? First, let's take a look at Lake Verity, the home of Mesprit. Its real-world counterpart is Lake Toya, the northernmost lake in Japan that never ices over. Just like in the games, this lake is completely circular. The most interesting thing is that there's a small island in the middle of the lake which draws a connection to the small island that Mesprit sleeps in. Now we move to Lake Valor, whose real-world counterpart is Lake Kusharo. Lake Kusharo also has an island in the middle of it that serves inspiration for Azelf's cavern. The only difference is that the real-world version is actually a volcano. This lake was famous for lake monster sightings in the 1900s, another reason why it may have been chosen as a home for a mythical Pokemon. Lake Acuity's real-world counterpart is Lake Kucharo. Like the previous lake, this one also uses a dormant volcano for its center island. So what about the last lake, the Send-Off Spring as it's called? Well, this is where things get interesting. The real lake is called Lake Mashu. So starting off simple, just like in the games, this lake is surrounded by large rock walls and has no center island. Throughout the summer months, this lake is always covered in a thick fog, just like it is in Diamond and Pearl. This makes the lake a very mysterious spot, and has started local legends that if you can see the lake's surface, you will receive bad luck. Lake Mashu can only be observed from towers, due to laws prohibiting people from walking on it. Interestingly, the town map says that few people visit the Send-Off Spring because it's kept a secret in Sinnoh. So out of all the places in Sinnoh, why was Giratina, the Pokemon devil itself, chosen to enter Sinnoh through this lake? The reason may go way back to when the lake was first founded, when it was named the Lake of the Devil. Certainly, a place like that would be fitting for a Pokemon like Giratina. I hope you enjoyed the first episode of this new series. If you'd like to see more, feel free to hit that like button and tell me what you enjoyed the most in the comments. If you want to see more, then be sure to subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.